This is MC the Waymaker Live. Yes, we are here this morning to appreciate all Biafra all over the world for the journey so far in 2024, what we have achieved, what we cannot achieve. Here right now, I have Mr. Lawrence with me. Mr. Lawrence, good morning. Thank you for having you today, the last day in 2024. One word to appreciate Biafra all over the world this morning.
Yeah, this 2024 is a great year in the Biafra land because what we cannot achieve since many years since Odumegwu Ojukwu stop war for Nigeria. Still we never achieve more than 30 something, 40 something years. At least this 2024 we achieve some things. Now, number one, that we do referendum. We have millions of people that support Biafran all over the world. Two, again, we declare a Biafra nation that many nations did what? Embrace Biafra nation. At least United Nations, when we are doing that occasion in the Finland, many nations bring the delegates to know whether those country called Biafra is it exist reality. That's number two thing. Number three thing, again, the Biafra we already much in the media. What can give you a good record anywhere you are going is what? When media follows you. When Ojukwu is fighting war, what Nigeria use beat Biafra is what? Media. Because they deny everything. They not allow media to carry anything what they happen in the Biafra land. But this year now, you see what is going on. Media go very viral in this generation. Number four, Finland nation now. You will see that most of it they playing in their station and all over the world. What happened in the Biafra land since 1960 till now. Number four, again, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is another great man with every nation like to do what? To embrace as a good leader. Number five, again, we have another brilliant man, a young man, a wisdom man, Mazi, our Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa Ijokan. That's another one. Now, we still have a great Biafra women all over the world, Umuada and Ngozi Orabeze. At least the woman is trying. Are you getting me? Another great thing we will still have when the Finland government hold Samenekpa, the way Nigeria government bring letter to not allow this occasion to happen host in the Finland. But what happened? Which is surprise, everything happened perfectly.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence, thank you so much for letting the viewers know this morning achievement that Biafrans has achieved in 2024. But many people will disagree with you that in this very year 2024, there is a very big setback for Biafran. For instance, we thought in 2024, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the true leader of Biafra, will be released. But as we talk now, today is the last day in 2024, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of DSS. Another one happened to the Prime Minister of Biafra, Samuel Ekpan, this year was almost silent. We don't hear from him again since he have that issue with Finland government. Right now, though we are having a acting Prime Minister of Ezra, the persons of Oge Chukwu Nkeri as the Prime Minister, but there is still a fight between him and Nkeri as the Prime Minister himself, Samuel Ekpa, asked Nkeri to ask Dr. Oriabueze to apologize to the acting Prime Minister of Ireland, exile. Right now, why I'm asking you this question, many will believe that, many Biafra might be believing that there is no need to thank God. There is no need to appreciate God because their leader is still in the custody of the DSM. What do you have to say, sir?
Now we need to appreciate God When something is hard, is when we are winning the war. We are fighting, and the fight is not tough. We are not fighting. Now, the reason why I say that we achieved many things in 2024. Number one, that my brother, you can follow me now. In 2023, did you know Samanekpa as a freedom fighter? The answer is no. Ngozi Orabeze, did you know her as a freedom fighter? The answer is no. There's many of them. But now, this 2024 bring many people out. And this 2024 showed Nigeria that when you want this person, another great person must do what? Come up. That issue of Biafra is something one person or person cannot stop. And it's not a person can bring a Biafra. There's millions of people that have that talent to bring the Biafra nation as a great nation. Now, the thing for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, I myself, I know that Nigeria government cannot release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in 2024. What will release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Exactly what happened in South Africa. Mandela come outside and have the independence of South Africa. Are you getting me? Israel have the independence. Immediately, God allowed to Moses, God lead Moses to make Israel to have the independence. Are you getting me? And many nations the same thing. Why Nigeria or Biafra own will be different? It can be. A great person must achieve something as a great man.
Mr. Lawrence, sorry for cutting you short. Are you saying that part of the reason the federal government will not release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they know that any day they release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra has come? Is that what you're saying?
1,000,000 times. Nnamdi Kanu is not the first person and he cannot be the last person. As I mentioned this my name from South Africa, Mandela stayed in 27 years in prison. But immediately he come out with what? Gold. And Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, it's the same thing. If they want to release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they're supposed to release him because of what? They know that when they release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, he already achieved every damn thing Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is looking for. And another thing, the great thing we Biafra still have again, that look at the last election in America. Donald Trump did what? Win the trophy, and is one of part of glory of the Biafrans. And somebody, God must send a somebody to be a Messiah. And that's what is going on. Since Donald Trump win as a president of America, you see the rotation of Africa and the whole world did what? Change automatically. Can you tell me that as Donald Trump come outside now, you don't remember those Africa? He said that he must go and renew your home. And those people must go and renew their homes. One of them, one of these nations is what? Biafra nation. You see the advantage? That is the reason why I say 2024, Biafra have more great thing in 2024. And we still have more sad thing in 2024. The reason why I say we have more sad thing in 2024. In 2024, the governors of the Southeast, most Imo State and the Ebonyi State and the Enugu State and Anambra State, the government of Nigerians, the governor of the Southeast and the senators and the political team on the Nigeria government, did you do what? They try to bring Biafra agitation down. To do what? Because of they use military and police and different forces to do what? To destroy the main Igbo property and the life in the Southeast.
Mr. Lawrence, sorry for cutting you short. Now you talked about this Donald Trump, the elected president of America, as a big achievement for Biafra. Do you think, as we head into 2025, any moment from now, a few hours from now, that Donald Trump will come in to be a president, he will have a major role to play for Biafra to take place in 2025?
Yes, Donald Trump will have major role to play as a Biafran. I remember when Donald Trump first turned as a president of America, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, want to do 1 million march before Obama and others they gang up to bring Donald Trump down. Because Donald Trump is love for Africans. When if somebody tells you, my brother, go your home and build your home, he's a good friend.
Mr. Lawrence, let me cut you off. During the convention of this Biafra they did in Finland, we saw U.S. representative. He talked over almost 5 minutes about Biafra. How Donald Trump is going to play a major role. That Donald Trump is a man that loves Africa, and that's why he's telling Africans for Africans to go back to their countries and develop their regions. Now, do you think Donald Trump coming as a president of America again, it will prepare Igbos to start thinking back home, to come and invest on their home?
Yes, number one, when Donald Trump was first president in America, first term, he make Israel as a great nation. Nobody as a president of America can do it. To make a Jerusalem as the headquarter in the world. That is number one. Now in Africa here now, there's a nation that's a dot in Africa. That dot in Africa. And Donald Trump see a light in that dot nation. And that nation is a nation that travel like Israel as a Jewish. And Donald Trump said that the whole Africa, they will leave America and go home and develop their land. I know that Donald Trump have major parts to do what? To play in a Biafra land. To call Biafrans that what is your problem? They will sit around table, Donald Trump and the people in the world power, they will sit down and the Biafrans, including Nigeria, to give them what Biafra needs. Because the promise you give us that Africa must go and develop their land. Let Africa be like the white land. It's not a taboo.
Mr. Lawrence,
Donald Trump have a big part to play for Biafra land. And the Mazen Nekan is one of Donald Trump fans. A serious fan.
Mr. Lawrence, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a serious fan of Donald Trump for all Biafra that is working. Let's digress a little. Right now, the Fulani, the Hausas, they are hitting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That this is not what they think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have disappointed them. In fact, El-Rufai said that he is going to do all his possible best to make sure President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't return. Is it that the Fulani now have now started seeing what Biafra have been saying? Is it a sign that Biafra will soon take his course, as everybody, almost everybody, is getting tired of Nigeria?
Yeah, my brother, let me tell you, I want to correct one thing there. Our people say that what elderly man sits down see, if a boy or a little child climb the Hiroko tree, he cannot see that thing. What Igbo people see many years ago, my brother, in 1,000 years, Hausa man cannot see. What is Hausa man doing and Fulani is doing? This political element. When is the Fulani is the control in Nigeria more than 30 something years, the Fulanis do the right thing in Nigeria. Let's take ourselves this here. Did the Fulanis stop terrorists in their land? Did the Fulanis feed their people? Did the Fulanis make things be cheap in Nigeria? I myself, I'm not supporting anybody. I didn't support Tulumbu, I didn't support the Fulanis. But our people said that what you sow is what you reap. When the Fulani said that, the Dutch people, as far as you are a Dutch person, it cannot step your leg on that seat. My brother, they cannot see anything good. It's not a cause, it's the reality. Because they think that Ahmed Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria, will pamper them as
The way Jonathan did.
don't go Jonathan. As Obasanjo pamper them. Because Obasanjo is a Yoruba man.
Yes.
Tinubu is a Yoruba man. That's the reason why I don't call Jonathan. They think that Obasanjo will pamper them. The time of Jonathan, majority of them take the best position in Nigeria is the Fulanis.
Yes, the Fulanis, yes.
The minute I met Tinubu enter, what happened? He starts breaking their leg one by one. That's what penning the outside. It's not hardship in a Nigeria, it's penning the Fulanis. It's the position they're supposed to be in a Nigeria.
Tinubu is taking it from them.
Yes. My brother, whether they like it or not, 2027, 2027, Ahmed Tinubu will still rule the Fulanis. Because they use their hand and go a fire, use their hand, carry the charcoal of fire, put for their palm.
Mr. Lawrence, the Fulanis are playing politics, dangerous politics as we speak. But right now, they are trying to lure Igbos, the Biafrans, which is Obi, for Obi to be a vice to Atiku, so that they can wring power from Ahmed Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because they promised Obi and the Igbos that the only way you people can be a president is to come and support their own son. Their own son will rule for 4 years. After 4 years, he will make you a president. Are you saying Obi should ignore them? He should not listen to them.
Let me tell you one thing. There are two tribes in Nigeria here. They didn't forget anything. One, Igbos. Igbo man cannot forget. Whatever you do, Igbo man, you then sign in blood. Generation to generation. Another people that have that spirit again is the Fulanis. Fulanis cannot forgive you. When you stab a Fulani man, you know what Fulani man will do? Immediately he separate that Fulani man, we will just go back. It can take 10 years or 20 or 30 years. That Fulani man must come back revenge back. Are you getting me? The Fulani, after the Igbos fought Nigeria and Igbo lost the war. Anyhow you be, he lost. That thing is cannot remove for Yoruba Fulani man from mind. And they already said that Igbo man cannot ever be a president of Nigeria. Can you tell me that what is Fulani man vomit in mouth years ago? You would like to swallow it? Oga, na lie. It's inside that. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Last election, who win the last election? It's not Igbo man.
But the INEC declared president.
Who is the INEC man?
It's a Fulani man.
Hey, what are you talking about? When Jonathan is a president, who removed Jonathan? It's not the same Fulani. Because Jonathan is not Hausa man, a Fulani man. What are you telling me? Did the Buhari, former president of Nigeria, did Jonathan and Buhari, who have a good government, pass? We allow Jonathan to rule complete 8 years. But Buhari, the hardship, the pain, the sufferness that Buhari put Nigeria in 8 years, in 4 years, they still allow Buhari to win. So Buhari and Atiku, wait. Buhari and Atiku is a Fulani man. Buhari and Atiku who have a good man pass. Why the Fulanis not allow Atiku to be a president when Buhari wants to be a president? Because they want to see that Atiku have the same heart of Igbo. They say that Atiku cannot be a president of Nigeria. And if Peter Obi come out plainly as Igbo man, he still win the election. The Fulanis, I said no. Peter Obi cannot be the president of Nigeria.
Mr.
They
Lawrence.
choose their hand to choose Ahmed Tinubu, and now they are running to another person to come outside. Igbo man, your enemy, to come and support you. Your son to be 4 years president. After that year, the next year or next 8 years, Igbo man will be a president. Oga, let me tell you one thing. If Peter Obi agree, I know say Peter Obi is the worst. I don't know how the kind of wealth I will use for Peter Obi.
So, Mr. Lawrence, in all share what you are saying that if the Northerners will allow Buhari to rule 8 years with Buhari failure, there is nothing wrong for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to rule.
God bless you. Ahmed Tinubu, nothing wrong to Ahmed Tinubu to rule 8 years. All of us, the government Ahmed Tinubu is affecting everybody. It's not only Fulani, it's affecting me. It's affecting you. It's affecting everybody in Nigeria here. But who cause it? Is it me and you? The people that put the man there, and you know the kind of person he put there, you know the kind of person he put there. He tell me that because you want to use it against the Dutch nation. You must go there. What he plant, he must reap it, because he plant cassava. My brother, when he plant cassava, they expect to see cocoyam. What you will see the cassava is cassava. They cannot plant coconut. You say one see palm tree. It can't be possible. Nigeria already, the Fulanis already plant cassava on the ground, and they must see that cassava. And they must eat the cassava. The cassava go end 8 years. 8 years, all of us go hear that.
So, Mr. Lawrence, what you are saying now that if Obi go and support Atiku to become president, it's on his own. Or your average Igbo man would not support him for that.
Yoruba say Oyo Igbo man, average Igbo man, the real Igbo man cannot support him, because when Igbo support Peter, even though it's not Igbo, when the youth of Nigeria support Peter Obi do what? Fair. You know how Peter Obi fair? When your mandate come, the people that surrender you, I say, go. Our people say that any child in father send go and steal. You know how the pikin go take do? You wan break house, you no need to know, go use that better boot. Do wetin? Hit the door will break into two. And the Nigerians, the Nigerian youth send Peter Obi message to go, we dey your back. Peter Obi say no, I'm afraid, I no want to die.
Are you saying Peter Obi took a wrong decision by not fighting for his mandate?
Yes. And then after that day, millions of people, the Nigerian youth do it, left Obi.
But if you say so, you are not being fair to Peter Obi. Peter Obi pursued the illegal aspect of it. He went to court. Not that he just hold his hand. He went to court and he lose.
Did you know why I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It's a man that say, this rock, we must move it. And the man will stand as a leader. You know, you because of you have a prick, one prick, this man have one prick, the one prick pass each other, stand and fight. If you win, you win. If you don't win, go. Mandela is a freedom man too. Mandela standing right and fought when a white people tried to control South Africa. Mandela said no.
Mr. Lawrence, you are now speaking like Kenneth Okonkwo. Of recent, we saw Kenneth Okonkwo pull out of Peter Obi. That is not ready to support Peter Obi anymore. Because Peter Obi is a weak link. He cannot support. I use it for me. You people are not being fair for Peter Obi. Peter Obi does not like violence. Not everybody that like violence elections. When he loses,
nobody like violence. But the Bible tells you that whatever is strong, you must use what? Violence.
Mr. Lawrence, are you trying to give us the scripture that say right from the time of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffer violence, men of violence take it by force?
What are you talking about? Is it this both the protection? I'm not the one. It's inside the scriptures. Even though if you go to Quran, you see the inside Quran. Had Arab word used to conquer the Iran, it's not violence. When Jagaba win as a president of Nigeria, it's not violence. Okay, he used violence. Violence is not a crime. It's not a crime. Okay, this is my property. I want to collect it. If I say I beg, give me, he cannot give me. The president will give you 2 blows for eye. The 2 blows I give, no violence. He will drop this back for ground. I think it.
But Mr. Lawrence, if Peter Obi would have wanted to take that action, Nigeria would have not remained the way it is now.
Okay, if in Nigeria, if Peter Obi take that action, by this time, you will not suffer this we are suffering.
Mr. Lawrence, I disagree with you because
I know that you are a media guy. No, let me tell you the reality. If Peter Obi take that step, if Peter Obi take that step, okay, let me use the illustration. What happened? This our neighbor town, yeah. Niger. When the president is there, they want to take over. What happened? The young man do it, stay in one front and pursue the president is there. What happened? Others support the guy. And now go to Niger now. The Niger you know before, is it the same Niger you know now? Thing change. Israel, what happened going on in Israel? To Israel to conquer their land, to achieve whatever they do use what? Violence. My brother, let me tell one thing. When somebody owe you money, you want to collect money, if you go to our brother, give me my money, sister, give me my money. When they see you as a quiet person, Oga, they will not give you the money. But immediately they come, hey, Oga, you see this motor, if you don't pay me this money, I will break this motor. And the man know the amount you buy that motor. You will do what? You will keep your money. Say, carry your wahala, they go. Peter Obi, we don't need person like Peter Obi and Jonathan.
they are too weak.
They are over weak. Remember what Jonathan said? He said that when he's a president of Nigeria, he don't use one power as a president in Nigeria. Yeah. But people that love power, Ahmed Tinubu and Buhari, they love power. And they use that power to gain whatever they want to achieve. And they want to make you as a man. And you are a politician, you must march on term or some people. Without that, you cannot achieve anything.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence, before I will let you go, sir. What is for the sake of Biafrans that are watching all over the world right now, what is the expectations of Biafra in 2025? Is sit at home going to stop for peace to restore to Southeast in 2025?
Let me tell you one thing. It's not sit at home causing problem in the Southeast. What is sit at home now? For example, now, Lagos State Governor and tell all the old traders not to sell market. Not to sell market. If the traders obey what Lagos State government said, do you think that police or Agboro or military man will come your house start killing you or start destroying your property? The answer is no. And the people that have the land and tell the Igbo land that they hold our leaders because of this thing, every Monday they come outside. And we know that our enemies will come. Oga, for you to love your life and your family, can you disobey of that government? The answer is no. Now, to come the terrorists in the southeast, people that are causing terrorists in the southeast, majority of them they call the politicians in the southeast. Remember, before Nnamdi Kanu started, former governor of Anambra State, Ngige, they kidnapped him as a sitting governor in Anambra State. Nnamdi Kanu is not agitation that time. Is it Nnamdi Kanu cause it? The answer is no. It's the political people that are causing no insecurity in the southeast. If they want to conquer insecurity in the southeast, the whole 5 governors in the southeast, they sit in the round table. Okay, within 24 hours, they will stop insecurity in the southeast.
Mr. Lawrence, thank you so much for having you this morning. Insecurity will stop if Mazin Amdekano is released. Summary of your thank you this morning for having you this morning. Today is the last day in the year 2024. We look forward to see great to hear from you in come 2025. Thank you so much for having you this morning.
Thank you.
Viewers all over the world, thank you. I have Mr. Olajide this morning with me, live and direct. As we talk about today is the last day in the month, in the year 2024. What can we be thanking God for as a Nigeria this morning before we proceed?
We have to thank God for our life because it's only who is alive that can do every other thing. Who has gone inside the grave, who has gone to the ground, it's all over for him or her. Everything is as close as a human being. But once you are still alive, there's still possibility and certainty of new things to happen in your life. Because you are still alive, because the life you have is a guarantee for every other thing to see happen in your life. For good, God forbid, not for bad. So for that, for the fact that we are alive, is only that is enough alone to thank God for. Without talking of I have food to eat, I don't have food to eat, I have this, that, or that. The life that we have, that we are still breathing, we are still alive, is a guarantee that no hope is lost. So we thank God for that.
Thank you so much. We thank God for the life. Despite Nigerians, we are passing through a lot of hunger, but we thank God.
Yes.
Because it's only the living that can appreciate God.
Yes.
So before you came in, my last viewer interview this morning, he said he's disappointed in Peter Obi that the worst politicians in Nigeria, he will name Peter Obi and Jonathan because they are weak low. That Nigeria stood for him in 2023 election, but Peter Obi turned them down by not fighting for his right. What do you have to say for that? Now we are enjoying the peace, no rancor. If Peter Obi would have want to take the other way around, maybe paraventure by now, things will have been worse than this as we are complaining now. Do you think that Obi was wrong for not fighting and take his matter to judiciary?
Excuse me, sir, if I must say, there are two approaches to things in life. There is a peaceful approach to things in life, and there's a place of violence to approach of things in life. The two exist. We should not be deceived ourselves to think that there's no place for violence. And shaping things by enforcement, standing up and claiming and insisting on this is what I want, I must ensure it is done. There's a place for that. Also, there's a place for peaceful way of doing things. Don't forget, in the scripture, even in the Bible, and Bible says in Revelation that, and there was war in heaven.
Oh, sorry.
And that there was war in heaven. What does that mean to you? Bible says, Michael and his fellow angels waged war against Satan and his fellow angels, and Satan was defeated and was cast down. So if one of you can say there was war in heaven against Satan, when Satan rose up to challenge God, to want to overthrow God, God didn't just adopt peaceful means for him. He turned into war, fear against him. That's what the word of God says. God turned into warfare against Satan and defeated Satan. God mobilized the remaining angels on the side, led by Archangel Michael. So, and they defeated Satan and the fallen angels, the few angels just one on the side. And the Bible said they are cast down from heaven to the earth, and their place was no more found in heaven. That means if our Creator recognizes the place of violence, when there is need for him to use violence, he uses it. Meaning that not issues of life can be solved by peaceful means. There's a place of violence in some things, in some issues of life. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm only just establishing the existence of both. So nobody should. So Mr. Abi is free to choose which of them he wants to. And Jonathan, they are free to choose which path they want to follow. If they are choosing the path of peacefulness of achieving things, so be it for them. I have no right to question their choice. That's their choice.
Okay, sir, you don't have right to question Peter Obi. He also said that the scripture said in John that right from the time of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God
Stop
suffer
violence, violence, and
violence,
the violence take it by
men of
force.
violence take it by
By
force.
force.
But let's leave it there where you say it. If you Peter Obi tomorrow come out to contest as a president of Nigeria, with what he has showed for, will you will you still trust him and cast your vote or convert for him?
If I must tell you, in the 2023 presidential election, I am then, I was an obedient. We stood for Obi, I voted for Obi, we can vote for him. And I'm a Yoruba man, I'm not an Igbo man. I'm Mr. Oji Olajide, so we
Sorry, sir, 1 second. This is the reason I said in politics we should not generalize. For some of you that are watching this live broadcast, there are some majority of Yorubas that voted for Peter Obi. When we come on here, we begin to say Yoruba people are the one that caused this hardship. No. So there are still some Igbo people that vote for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's about personal choice. Mr. Olajide, continue, sir.
so I was an obedient militant one, violent one, who defend his cause here on the news and here. They know us, they know ourselves. The Yoruba people who are for Tinubu, they engage us, they tag us. We stood firm against them because we knew, some of us that probably knew, were convinced. So if we want to go alongside of ethnic, we have followed our brother
Yes.
Tinubu, we have supported him. But I came to the conclusion that look, if there must be
Equity and justice
and fairness in this country, there must be consideration for others to have a taste or participate in what is at stake, what they claim they are part of. If there is not, then there is no need for them to remain in that entity. I told them, I said, opposition has had 8 years of as president of Yoruba, as a Yoruba man. Osinbajo has had 8 years of vice president. If there's any other person too from Esiko Nigeria, particularly from the south, let's also have a sense of equity, fairness, and justice. That's one of the reasons why I chose to belong to Obi camp. Not because I want to be dissident to my brother Tinubu. I'm convinced that let there be these 3 things: equity, fairness, and justice, so that others too can feel sense of belonging and they can contribute to their entity called Nigeria. Otherwise, they will feel discouraged and they will not contribute to it. And before you know it, their contribution, their negativity will be affecting you in one way or another, as you are experiencing now. That's one of the reasons why I was strong adherent of Obi, and I supported Obi, I voted for Obi, and I don't regret it for doing that. Number 2, the likes of PDP and APC over the years have disappointed Nigeria. I wanted another platform, another forum that can give us hope, and Obi seems to be the new hope. That's why I chose and followed him. So those who are saying that Obi should have adopted violent means of taking support, I don't have anything against them. That's their opinion. But that's why I make you understand that there's a place of violence in this. But if the person you are following says that's not his part, this is the other part you want to choose. This means of cases is aim achieved. Then as a follower, I must follow him in that cause. That's why I don't regret for Obi not to have chosen a path of violence. But it's the leader I'm following.
Yes.
It's my leader. I believe in him. He's one that voted for. He's one that canvassed for. He's one that sought his support for. If I said that I'm following a peaceful path of achieving my aim politically, then if I'm going violent, then that means my belief, my support for him is otherwise. So that's why I believe. That's why I don't force him. That is path he has chosen, and that's I remain loyal to him for choosing that path. So those who wanted to have violence means that's their own confusion. I respect his choice to follow a peaceful path.
Mr. Olajide, the viewers have heard your point clearly, but let's digress a little. Right now, the Fulani, the Hausas, they are saying that they are disappointed in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stabbed them, that they will never support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, especially because of this tax reform bill that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said no going back. Is going to stand. Whatever you generate in your state should be able to check it for your state. What do you have to say to this Fulani and Hausa men?
See, let the Fulani announcers know. I will not. I may not like to speak in this way, but since I'm a truthful person, I always say the truth. Let me tell them the truth. It's high time they realize that the government structure permit them to just be eating from those who are laboring without them trying to also to contribute to the quota. It's gradually becoming over. If the same will not sustain forever like that, it will go on forever. It's that time they recognize this part and come to the quick reality of what they need to do. That it's high time they change from that. They have their mindset change from that domination concept of lording themselves over the next country, taking the social the military has built for them over the years by lopsided structure that favour them over the south will continue. It will continue. It will crumble one day. It must collide because the idea of monkey the work, babu the shop will not stand forever. People who are contributing, who are providing the money, they are pouring to federal accounts which are coming to share every month in the name of allocation, will not just continue to fold their arms unless it be so like that. And at the end of the day, what's coming back to them? It's peanuts. It's peanuts. And you are taking the bulk of it. The number of local governments, the number of democracy, House of Representatives, and the state. Instead of continue to look at you and let it happen that way, it won't be so. So if they don't retrace their step, let the House of Representatives knows. If they don't retrace their step, the South has nothing much to lose. We are the one benefiting already from the current structure. They are the one the structure is paying. It's much to their advantage. If they are continuing to push that, they won't do that. There are many cards on the table they can play for them. Yes, if the center which they are always struggling to control to remain to come and occupy and continue to make use of to their own advantages against the rest member of the country, it may no longer hold. And when the center can no longer hold, things will fall apart. Everybody go and answer his own name. After all,
let me ask you this question. In Zamfara, they produce gold. But the gold, to a large extent, gold is not made for Nigeria. They consume it by themselves. In South, which is Niger Delta, is being used by the whole Nigeria. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, this thing cannot longer continue. Everybody have to start consuming what you have. Why is it that the northern governors, they cannot just sit down and say, let's be realistic to ourselves?
See, North is pushing for the eventualities. I'm telling you, North is pushing for the eventualities. They are pushing evidence of men of going to the precipice, whereby it's either we sit over or jump over the valley to the safe land. Let them continue to stand on that. Let them not begin to go that route they are going. They are also waking up our own understanding, so our institution, our firmness to make sure that we are even true and we have come to the realization of this representatives, these teaching disadvantages, social, we are not able to accept it again. And what that means our time will be pitched against our tent. It will be there against us. And once that happens, there will be a division line to us. Yes, that's very easy. Let not see maybe they don't know. There will be a division line between us. And before you know it, there will be crack. One that's cracked. Yes, there will be crack. That's the part that reality. Let them hear it. If they are hearing, let them hear this reality. There will be crack. One that is cracked. Yes, that means yes. Everybody it will be to attempt all this. Everybody go. I mean, outside one will not. They will manage. They will remain on their land. The way where God places us to. Then everybody will not be managing what he has. What they don't want to. What they want to accept it then now. They will be forced to accept it then because by then what has everybody has gone to his own tent. Everybody is back to his own religion.
That means somebody just text here. He said if the Northerners want President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to return the tax reform bill, they should accept alcohol in the north. Let there be alcohol production in the north so that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can return. But if they don't allow, there is no going back. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu choose to stand on his ground and allow tax reform to continue.
Hello, sir. The truth of this matter is that because of the current structure that has been favorable to the Dutch, advantageous to them, they think they can intimidate every president, every president, and drop the agitation down or put this country back into a true federal state that will make everybody to contribute to quota. But they saw families, resilience in Bola Tinubu that is going for the best that will make the country to be happy. So they are not happy at it. let them know that they are the one that have much at stake. They are the one that have much at stake to lose. If they don't retrace their steps and they continue to hold strongly to this their position of they won't gree. We will also play our game. We will also play our. There is also, like I told them, there are so many cards on the table for them which they will not be able to retrace. There should be too late for them. They will not be able to bring anybody back to the constitutional table that please, let me reconcile. You have changed your mind. It will be too late for them. Let the Fulani Hausa know that this is not a Nigerian state of Fulani of Hausa. It's not a state of Nigeria.
Mr. Olajide,
it's not the Nigerian state of Fulani
Mr.
and Hausa.
Olajide, what the Fulani and the Hausas are saying that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the first president. Obasanjo was there, he did the needful. Jonathan came, he did the needful. Why did he want to turn the table around?
They must turn the table because the table on ground is not favorable to everybody. It's advantageous to some people, advantageous to some people. It's decided on one session against the rest sessions. So I must change it. Why are people calling for the sessioning? Why are people always saying for the sessioning? What is the objective of Yoruba nation? Igbo nation? Because the current session is not favorable to everybody. The representative agree arrangement on ground, if everybody knows, more representative, more senators, more government than the rest. Jigawa was catered out of Kano. Jigawa is having 37 government or 38. Kano has 44, almost 80. Lagos is still having the 20. When they are sharing money in a federal account, Kano and Jigawa will take money for 80 something government. Lagos State will take 12 or 20 and work the back of resources revenue. It's not from the west, from the south. And then these arrangements have been lopsidedly created by the military in their favor. And now they see that it's going to be quieted by force, whether they like it or not. Then everybody goes his own way. Not everybody goes. If they don't want restructuring that will favor everybody and make equity, fairness, and justice to everything of the country, then they go their own way. Everybody goes their own way. They cannot standing question Mr. Tinubu for insisting that there's no going back. For insisting that there's no going back on that third Gombe. It's the beginning of let me tell them there are more to come. Third Gombe is just one of the social steps that will resolve this country. Whether they like it or not, if they don't like it, they should exist from Nigeria. Those who are ready, those who are many, who can form a united country that be fair, justice, and equity. Not the kind of country whereby they want to be lukewarm lord, plus classes over the rest. Whereby they take allegiance support for their fellow men in other countries, in Niger, in Chad, Mali, Burkina Faso, they are with their fellow Nigerians here. Get my point? So if they don't want it, if they don't want resources, if they don't want a two-president state, there is easy for them to go their own way. Not the kind of structure that's already decided in their favor against the rest of the country. And they want that country, that sort of country. It will continue. If they don't want it, it will be easy.
Mr. Olajide, let me ask you this question.
Yes.
This bold step that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking,
Yes.
don't you think that if you bite him in 2027, Northern might snatch this presidency from him 2027? And if they succeeded taking power from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they will return to the status quo. Do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will agree to render power?
Hello, sir. By God's grace, power will not shift to the north. 2027. He said that not agree south to use his HS, or there will be anything else. There will be nothing called Nigeria again. No, see, no one cannot use Nigeria 8 years ago and trying to come back to power. This is not another Nigeria. This is not another Nigeria. This is a Nigeria that every state of Nigeria has opportunity. That's like I told you. If they think they are only up to their own one game, there are other many games too that's up to be played. So if they think they can just continuously make sure they will threaten Tinubu, they can't get power. Power will not go to the north. Their power whether is remain in the south or something else will happen. That's my point. If power cannot be retained in the south, not to risk it. If they risk that power not retained in the south, then the person who wants to become president of Nigeria from the north will become president of another part of Nigeria.
Mr. Jide, they are trying to play a game right now. Yes. Jonathan, they are trying to lure Jonathan to came into the ball. Jonathan can only spend 4 years as a president. They are asking Jonathan, come. I watched an interview yesterday, the Northern Fulani man. He said before 12 noon, they will make whoever they support to become president in 2027. If Jonathan will agree to come and run, they will use him to push Tinubu. Do you think that Jonathan will accept to them and run against Tinubu in 2027?
Hello, sir. Mr. Jonathan is a man I respect a lot. Leaders should remember that these are the same people in the north that campaign against that voted me out. These are people that gang up against the north. It's not the ones to do for them in the north than the south. These are the same people that voted that campaign against Jonathan that call him names that bad that said his government is bad. If Jonathan should be on one of integrity, he should know that these people that are only fighting for their own selfish interests. They are only services. These are the same money that betrayed Jonathan in 2015. We did not told them. We did not supposed to know that they are only asking to come and fight for their own selfish interests, not the rest of Nigeria. So Jonathan should know that they are only campaigning for their own selfish interests. There are some people that campaign against him that said his government was bad. They ruined him. They destroy him. They said his government is bad. It's worse. You get my point? When if they are not coming back to him and saying, if they are not coming back to him and saying that Jonathan is not the Messiah, Jonathan should know that they are only trying to use him as a tool to achieve their selfish interest. He should not answer them. He should allow them to go and look for. He should tell them the way they be saying they should bring their own brother from the lost. Whom they trusted in 2015 come and stand against
Mr. Jide, thank you so much. You said Jonathan should ignore them. Before we let you go this morning, what is your expectation? What is your expectation in 2025? What is your expectation in 2025 from the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu compared to what we are facing right now as a Nigerian?
My expectation from President Bola Tinubu is that he should know that we have a product in Nigeria. That product, that single product, has a multiplier effect on the price of every other thing. That's petroleum products. If you raise the price of petroleum products, any petroleum product, whether it is gas, is gasoline, is kerosene, is petrol, is diesel, it has multiplier effect on every other things in Nigeria. So once you raise the price of every other thing in Nigeria will go up. Once the transport will go up, if you raise the price of petrol, price of production will go up in the factory. You raise the price of diesel, which they use to power the generator, because there's no supply to our manufacturing plant. If you raise the price of cooking gas, cooking in our homes, cost of filling our gas will rise. If we raise the price of gas, those who are generating electricity, so price of electricity, price of everything will be multiplied if you raise the price of any petroleum products. Let's make sure that price of petroleum products, let the price come down by either make sure our refinery work and begin to produce to us and set price of petroleum products as a cheaper price to Nigeria, so that price of other things will come down. If it does that, price of everything will come down and inflation will drop and price of living things and price of things for living will come down and people will begin to live a high standard of living. Price of things will come down and price of things will come down. So that is one thing I want you to do. Let it focus on that one product of whose price touches the price of everything. If the price of that thing comes down, price of everything will come down, and there will be boost in living standard of people. Price of inflation of things will come down, and Nigeria will begin to live a high standard of living, and the Nigerian will be happy with it. That single product or petroleum product in all the derivatives of petroleum product, let it come down. Let's make sure the price comes down so that price of other things will come down, and then the standard of living will high. So inflation will drop. That's my expectation from President Bola Tinubu in 2025.
Thank you so much for having you this morning.
Even inflation will drop. Inflation will drop. That's my expectation for me.
Thank you so much for having you this morning. Viewers all over the world, kindly like this channels and subscribe to this channel. We wish you Merry Christmas, Merry New Year in advance. Today, the last day in the year 2024. For you being alive is just by the grace of God. Anywhere you are watching me live, anywhere you are joining me, celebrate God. Thank God for life. No matter what the condition may be, no matter what you have written down this year, 2024, whether you are able to achieve it or not, thank God that you are alive. You are going to see another year, 2025, and I believe that God, by the special grace of God, you will be able to achieve those things which you have written down. Nigerians, Biafra all over the world, watching me live, you're going to watch later. I want you to have a high expectation that God Almighty is going to be with you in 2025. What you have seen in 2024 is going to be a minor compared to what you are going to see in 2025. I prophesy to you that 2027 is going to be blossom for you. 2025 is going to be a blossom year for you. It's going to be a year of expectations where all your expectations is going to be met. Just dream big in 2025. How God will do it, you don't know, but He's going to do it for you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone that have joined me this morning for seeing the last day in 2024. What an amazing year. What a great year. What a year to celebrate. Well, I despite through all the challenges, all the storms and the obstacles in 2024, for you that joined me this morning, all over the world, we are celebrating because we have seen the last day in 2024. What a great moment. I wish you Happy New Year, prosperous New Year. As a few hours from now, as we cross over to 2025, I wish you the best. Till we come this morning tomorrow to wish every one of you Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.